When the time comes, shoot it out.
Yo, yo! Chad, you already out, man? Yo, brother! Chad is drunk as shit. Yo, Chad! My boy's feeling good, man. My brother up with it. Bad stuff. But he's safe. Sure. he shook his head. Yeah. My homie is chilling. Anyway. So you see the thing up there. I'm not gonna sit here and be long with it. I actually sat down, but somebody said, did you look at it? So I went and watched actually the whole thing. And what's funny is that I realized, I know I said it, but Kamala Harris was supposed to be there. There's a reason why she wasn't there, because she can't think off the top of her head. And she, if it would have been something of an embarrassment, Trump would have ate her up. At least that's what most people are believing in the so-called black community, in many communities. There's a lot of Navajo that said, man, let's get Biden the hell out of here. Then they remember Trump wasn't the problem. It was the president, it was the government here that was holding the money. He had already lifted. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that's a cool thing, because they don't give our people anything except for the liars who act like us. And they don't even act like us any good. But that was a black eye. That was the most scornful interview. I've seen a couple of bad ones, but that one right there showed the legitimacy of the perversion and stupidity of these new age of so-called eloquent educated. This is the misnomer of identifying with the Roland Martin dumbass black and all those idiots who follow that and don't like to listen to people who know better, even their elders. Hey Devin, what's up, beloved? It shows their own transgression. Now, I was gonna read a Bible book. I can say it off the top of my head, but there's several. So when I come on later to read, I'm gonna read these quotes out of the Talmud, out of the Torah, excuse me, for those who get all into it, and in places in the Apocrypha that have been long removed that most people don't talk about. So it's about several. It's about several hundred, but 7. And this is for all these fake black Christians and Muslims of the sort and consortium and all the rest of you who don't know no better. No, I'm not saying it to beat you up. You're already beat down. I'm attempting to beat you up, like beat you up, instead of the beat down y'all stay in. And you sisters, man, y'all really need to lay off, because y'all are not prepared, equipped, or ready to litigate things in the lie. And it stands out. Now, if it was the truth, it would have been different. But they would never allow that unless it's some radical movement the FBI established. And so, again, that would be monkeys and people who perform as monkeys. All right? Clown suit individuals. All right? I'm getting tired of seeing all these little new age soldiers walking around here all testosterone and steroid the fuck up. Like that's supposed to mean something to those of us who actually have been in the ring and fought and know exactly what to expect from these little monkeys. Every time I turn around, there goes another steroid, TRT'd up little monkey. They all over here. So many of them. But and it's funny to me. Oh, and we know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay. Sure thing. But anyway, as I was stating, the reality of the situation is deeper than you can imagine. You dig what I'm saying? And it was a true black eye, one of the most nastiest things I've ever seen. I was attempting to say, okay, well, that's a good question, but Trump was just listening to him, and it looked like he was literally, and I would have done the same thing, looking at him like, are you really asking me this stupid ass question? You know? And then you have these lame individuals who keep putting out there, it's like the meme doctors and trolls. 94, what did it say? 90 or 94 federal charges and blah, 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 blah. Get your gay ass looking over here, nigga. Right? Anyway, and it's funny because wasn't it a month or two ago when all that was actually dropped? Why are people sitting there on this shit? He must be in New York or California, running around one of these states you shouldn't be in. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, serious. You know what? Children are not allowed on here, so I'm gonna block you from this because you're not allowed here, little ones. All right? So you're gonna be removed. These young Republicans have no idea how bad Trump is. Okay, yeah, and you're removed because you're just stupid. There you go. There we go. We get rid of all the little dumbasses. Hey, what's going on, Scott? What's cracking? Yeah, when you see little idiots like that, those are misguided teenagers. I don't want them here to learn shit. They need to fall. And the kids, if they want to just be typing as if they think they're intelligent, remove them when I'm talking about stuff like this, because in the binary of things, you know, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want y'all to go ahead and make sure those monkeys are removed. Yeah, you know what? Old dirty, yeah, you're the pedophile for sure. Hey, DeAndre, what's cracking? So over here, I gotta pick up a watermelon and grab some eggs and a treat for Al. Try not to turn your head back, but anyway. And we're gonna get back in, and we're not getting into this. I just want to put that out there that NA black woman, NAJA, whatever the black association, whatever, and they're all fraternity and Marxists. Look at their backgrounds, and then you'll be surprised at how well they try to hide videos that some of them are in or the discussions. You'll never see the parties. But anyway, check it out for yourself. The stuff is funny. It is funny. You can't make it up. The only liberals that they keep catching, and there's about several channels that I follow, are liberals, homosexuals, mostly men. So that's who you see coming in here. They either been molested or they're part of it, doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hey, Indigo Turtle, what's going on, man? What's happening? So that was the most pathetic thing I have ever been a witness to. Well, not really. I can't talk about those things because then some of you will be like in your corner, Mama, what am I seeing? Is this real? No. But anyway, no children allowed. No children allowed. I don't want to see any of you fall before you get 25. So there's nothing against you. But the rest of you, they say they're all retarded. We'll just remove them. The rest of you that come on here. But anywho, I was watching the one with the blue one, asking some of the first. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I tell y'all, it's not about looks, man. And it's definitely not about style. That is the last thing y'all need to be focused on. She was acting like it was a personal attack on her. And I was like, if that ain't some black Karen shit. I mean, seriously. And these questions You would think that if Kamala would have showed up, I told you where she was. She was servicing some worthless Boule Negroes. You can look it up and get their names and faces. But the funny thing is, you know I don't care, all right? A lot of y'all know I'm not voting. And people say, well, you should, so you're under control, you're under the spell? What the fuck I'm gonna vote for? What am I voting for? Because it would be to assist y'all. Express to me what I would be voting for. Why would I vote anyway? When I'm more powerful than 100 of each one of them put together. 1,000. Fuck, 1,000,000. Huh? But fuck, don't waste your time voting for them. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're new, act like it. Because you're talking about, not you, man. I don't want to hear about lookalikes. See, that's some little kid shit. Grown men don't say that, bro. Or whatever you are. You know, most of y'all pronouns today, they don't say that. But like I stated, why don't you go talk to some of the people who work in your field trolling and ask them how they're feeling or how they're doing, especially the ones that came here a week ago. Why don't you go and get in contact with them if you can? All right? So anyway, no emotions, no feelings. When I express to y'all, most people don't know this, that is a form that you would call a demon. It's enough that it's real. So remove your feelings and emotions. You have to. Now, it comes with some shit because you become actually pretty damn dangerous. So in doing that, you have to meditate. You have to have a place of peace and calmness. But you have to be in the void of emptiness to allow yourself to not be distracted by the things that you might find, what do you say, convenient, comfortable. You have to remove all of that. Me, I have no problem. Let's say if I was to be living in the dirt, digging, sweating, right? And all of a sudden I drop. Just put me in a hole, make sure the family knows, and cover me with the same dirt. That's all this for the moment. Regardless of what happens later, just make sure it's done. All right? That's my boy, man. He in another truck. That guy, you know, for somebody with Down syndrome to be in the 40s and working construction and everything, he sure gets a lot of old trucks, but he fixes them up. He got another one with his big old woman. Ain't nothing wrong with a big old woman, y'all. Y'all remember that. But anyway, I may do something because I haven't done a podcast. I really would like to get everybody to come on the podcast, and only people that come on the panel, because I can filter it out now with the thing I'm using. I can filter out any of those little monkeys. They can come in and talk. Y'all can deal with them. You got wrenches out the yang. But I'm thinking about doing a podcast where we actually, because you know, we're not doing politics. We can talk about the politics of it. What is conceived and perceptualized? Why do you think they're doing this? Was that a big shot, a big sham, a show? I actually am starting to relegate myself because I don't walk into the timeline, if you get what I'm saying. People call it dream walking. I don't care. But what if Trump literally, and his knowledge and knowing, can change the direction for the fake rabbis of Zionism to be a plate of slower temptation? That means pull back for a moment, not stop, but they say, well, we're going to give it another 10 to 20 years because most of the X generation won't be here. And they can remove all this information in history dynamically. They have their little fact checkers. There's more than one consortium. These are things that you should look at. But maybe that would be a good thing to have a discussion about. You dig what I'm saying? And it's only up to y'all if y'all would like to have that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't do hideous. We control the narrative over here. So, yo, delusions, what's going on, Ganja? What's happening? Yeah, I just want to remove them. Yeah, we stay out of all that nonsense, but it would be a great conversation piece where we can expand and we don't have to beat them up. You know, I got many people that walk around calling themselves liberals, conservatives. You see, y'all know somebody bought this from me, right? It's a test to the feds. Anyway, right? No, trust me, it's not. But the thing is, I wear it because I find it funny. I find it all funny. I find when people cringe and they get emotional. I'm like, wow, I just rented all that space. Wow. It's just amazing that nobody knows about the short history of 20, 30, 40 years ago, when we literally sit down and talk and everything was fine. Why does everything have to be upturned now? Why does everything have to be because some old ass Pelosi's and Maxine Waters and the likes of them and lying hymns, Michael, y'all want to call Michelle, sit there and put you in this caustic position? We're going to set up a podcast for Monday, for those of you who are caught up in weekdays, all right? And I think it'll be a good thing. Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to lay a vote down, because I had a little more insight within these next 80 something days, right? It would definitely be for Trump. Okay? So anyway, I'll see y'all here shortly, all right?